I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can prepare at home for any type of disaster, and also H1N1. Greene County Emergency Management, we're kind of a quiet organization. You hear a lot about us when there's flooding and things like that, but we're also prepared for any type of disaster that may hit the communities. When you do your emergency planning, plan it around like an all hazards disaster planning approach, so you're ready for anything. Pack a disaster supply kit. I have handouts in the back of the room explaining how much you should have and the quantities you should prepare for. You should have enough supplies for three days, minimally. And don't forget about your pets. If you become ill, you shouldn't be not running out to the store and buying pet food. So make sure you keep adequate supplies of food for your pets at home too, so you're prepared in case you get ill. I also have a 2-week supply of prescribed medical supplies such as glucose or blood pressure monitoring equipment or any other type of equipment you need. And also make sure they keep fresh in that disaster supply kit. Take your food out every 3 months or so and replenish it. And 2-week supply of prescription medication. You talk to your health care provider about obtaining that supply. 3 days supply of food and water. You should have a plan 1 gallon of water a day for each person. And that's for hygiene and drinking also. Canned or ready to eat food, something you can take out quickly and eat. Something you should not have anything that needs heat to prepare it in case electricity's out. Special items for infants, elderly, or disabled family members. And again, there's handouts in the back of the room explaining more items you should have for those type of population. And you also have a first aid kit. Make sure you have a thermometer. I've been talking about this at work and with other folks down that I work with, and it's funny, a lot of us don't have thermometers. I'm a guilty one right here. So I gave it to my daughter probably 2 years ago and I never replenished it. But it's very important to have that thermometer now because it's the advice of CDC that you wait 24 hours after a fever breaks with H1N1 to go back to work. So it's really important to monitor your health with H1N1, any also type of illness. Let's get prepared for this. You want to have some extra cans of soup, crackers, 7-Up, Pedialyte for your children, so if they're ill, they can get back on track faster too. You can't go running out to the store if you're ill, so you need to have that stuff at home before you get sick. And make sure you put it away in a spot where the kids don't see it and get into it, because they'll probably eat it. Then you're going to go look for it and it won't be there. Staying in touch. It's really important to have phone numbers written down with some of your extended family members. During disasters, it's quite often that cell phones and landline phones may not work, or you can reach people from a different state easier than it is in your own town. It's just how our technological system works. There's also forms in the back of the room you can write down phone numbers. If you don't think your kids are going to do this, write it down and give it to them. We're very used to cell phones, popping that cell phone up, going down the list, click it, and then we're contacted. They don't always work. Cell phones can go dead. If you're home sick and your cell phone's not working, but you have a landline phone but you don't know the numbers, then you can't call anybody either. So it's really important that we have those things written down. If you come ill, notify other family members not to come to your home unless you need them to assist you. Avoid that contact, avoid spreading germs. Or have them call you at scheduled times to check on you. Say at 10 o'clock you call me, at 2 o'clock. We'll just keep in touch that way.